The knowledge was profane, unspeakable, unthinkable. To sacrifice multiple living lives in order to restore one, refresh someone to youth, or restore someone from undeath to life? Some people might value the weight of lives differently, but for Prometheus it was unthinkable. Those lives had their own potentials to fulfill, and the life that was lost had already been lived. But the fact that such a ritual existed, even at one point in time, even if there was, theoretically, no one he knew of who knew of the ritual, does not mean that the ritual was not still known or able to be achieved. Someone could stumble into it, research it, speak with the goddess, and discover it again. Knowing would have been preferable, but letting Jaethal know was unthinkable. And so we would let it continue to eat away at his mind. Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, with me, McGammar. Last time we finished one of Jaethal's companion quests, and we also failed this. But by loading the save back, we now got it done. Fortunately, we had some random encounters that added some autosaves, which made this really easy. And now we're going to put in a quick save, and we're going to continue. So, it's time to do some table stuff. Oh boy, table stuff, my favorite. I think we need to rank up some people if we're going to be able to upgrade some things. Let's rank up Jaethal again. Let's see what happens. Add things. Ah, the ancient curse triggered again. I didn't keep an eye on that timer. So, -4 relations, arcade, and stability. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just lost 20 stats to 3 areas. We are not keeping that. Okay, so how many days do we have? We don't know. We don't know. So I can't spend 14 days. I think I'm going to be just using skip day, since apparently I just don't have very many. I don't think it's going to be a multiple 7, and I don't have actions that take less than, take less than 7. So,
should gather our strength.
As my companions constantly remind me, it's time to rest. It's so nice to see that I have 46 uses of Soundburst. Thunder Call.
All according to plan.
So now that we're rested, some time has passed, but not enough for an event to pass. We're going to save the game again. And we'll skip a day. Triumph. Success. Good. I like it. And Triumph. Good stuff. We love to see it. Can we have anybody get on this now? No. Still no. What's this? Uncanny Well. Well. A strange occurrence as the subject's agitated. It's time to learn what happened. So there's a problem there, and I can't assign anybody to it, so I just have to wait. People are still talking about the strange well, but it resolved and I got some culture for having a well that people are worth talking about. So, I remember a well in the city capital that made me have a hurt temple when I looked at it. I think it was vaguely nearby Knock Knock. So let's go all the way down here. I don't remember healing people. Maybe this is rest healing? Weird. Oh yeah, because you expend your resources when you rest. Yeah, okay, that tracks.
That is not far.
Alright, so the well was nearby Knock Knock. There is a well there. The water's gone. Completely gone. I really have to go to a neighbor's well now. Is that really so bad? I guess you did build this place and avoid building over the well specifically to get water. Anyway, there's no magnifying glass here anymore. It's a door. So we can now enter the well. Now that's devoid of water. Let's find out why the water is left. Things to investigate. The remains of the well's water. When the well was still full, water dripped down into this room from the vaulted ceiling above. Rags and pieces of furniture destroyed by time and damp. Things on the table, I'll get to them. The doorway is filled with earth and stone. It doesn't lead anywhere anymore. Layout of the walls in the room suggested it was once part of a larger building, which didn't survive the test of time. We have a flail. A +4 unholy flail. That's a rather high bonus. Rather high bonus. Unfortunately, I don't think we encounter things that are often weak or vulnerable to unholy. In fact, we encounter lots of undead which are immune to it. So, the water receded only recently, and yet the papers on the table are untouched. It seems they are protected by magic. And we have a book. With things in it. Alright. Oh, we got a quest. A man named Fairness the Pensive is imprisoned under the Lonely Barrow by some unknown force. To get inside, we must defeat 45 monsters. Their lairs will be tied by a special mark once we discover them. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Message from the Laboratory of Fairness. Or Farnerus. Yeah, there we go. You who read this lines, whoever you are, please heed my words. I am in desperate need of help. My name is Farnerus the Pensive, and I am a mage from a great empire of Iabara. May the gods prolong the years of its prosperity. Retired from these wild lands in the furthest of their provinces to peacefully engage in magical experiments. But now a terrible danger looms over my work, and even my life itself. I'm not even sure I will have the time to finish the message before it takes me. Oh, when a reader of this letter is in your hands, I am either dead or trapped in a magical prison in a barrow near the western spurs of the Tors of Lebanese. If you do not lack virtue, at least desire to receive a well-deserved reward, then find my dungeon and save me or recover my mortal remains. Alright, so it's a powerful wizard. Once they kill 45 monsters. Okay. Yeah, we have their diary as well. The diary is badly damaged, and some of its pages are torn out. The surviving fragments are written in neat, large, lettered handwriting. 1. I'm just skimming through this. 2. 3. Guardian golems aren't working. Body disappeared. Saved an elven girl. Haven't opened my diary for a month. Do not sleep. And should have listened more carefully to what the thief said. Wait, dying thief. Okay. The last of the thieves who broke into my tower has died, despite all my efforts. My fault. The guardian golem should be configured better. Speaking in 3 languages as they spent their last breath. Didn't understand their threats. Something about the worst enemy that is already at my door. In the name of all the doorsteps of the Abara, I came to this wilderness to get away from all this. The Hodson still find you and push themselves into trouble, and then curse you while you try to heal their wounds. Such a shame. Okay. So they sound like they have an opinion of themselves where their views are altruistic. But the fact that they had to go away from society in order to do their magical experiments tells me that their experiments needed them to get away from society, which means they're probably below board. So we need to be wary about mages. So we have the key to the magical prison. It has 6 charges on it. So is that counting up or counting down from the 45? He has a spell on it that shows the exact number of creatures left. When a number of its charges reaches 0, the door will be open. Okay, so we've managed to defeat 39 of the monsters so far. That's great. That's great. Good job, me. Good job, me. 6 more creatures. We just have to find them. And they're probably in areas I can't get to yet. So I guess that's a way to be like, hey, have you been exploring the map? Do you want treasure? Go and explore the map. We have treasure waiting for you. We also encountered that earlier in the game. We did visit that barrow. We encountered a force field, so he's probably behind that. Just gotta go find 6 more monsters, I guess.
Follow my lead.
Shouldn't be hard once you have the ability to actually explore areas of the map that we can't get to. Just gotta walk around. Okay, so now that we got all that, let's save. And let's pass more days. Ah, Ancient Curse. There we go. It's triggered. Next curse is developing. 14 days, 13 hours. Get to the Bald Hilltop. Issue an urgent decree and protect the kingdom. This time, vicious Fae came to attack us. What's wrong with them? We can't just sit happily in their forest. We need to figure out how the barony will handle all this new crisis. Okay. Curse placed near the Bald Hilltop has brought up a hardship and a woe. Lands once more. Fae of all kinds have appeared, marking the same raging hatred and fueled magic beast that preceded them. They seem to have declared war on all mortals. Their normal tricks have been replaced with cruel and dangerous jokes, and their pranks, more often than not now end in death. One could attempt to free the Fae from whatever affliction is driving them insane, or simply drive them vicious creatures from the stolen lands. We want more points with relations. I think it would be best if I could assign Keston to this, but Keston's busy, so we're gonna do this. I don't think success chance really matters for these missions. And it's our birthday. Great, we get to go fight on the Bald Hilltop on our birthday. Isn't that fantastic? Alright. Alright. Who do I want to take with me? We're all rested and good. I think I want to take... I want to take Tristan. I want to take Jaethal because... Or no, I want to take Octavia because she just got that new area sneak attack damage thing. Akundayo is never a bad pick. Valerie to take hits for us. And you know what? Yeah, let's just bring extremely overpowered Kinesis. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's rearrange the party. We want the people who want to be closer to the front more up front. That looks correct to me. We need to get here. Takes practically no time at all. Relative to all the other things that we do and spend time on. 4 hours up, 4 hours back. Alright, time to buff.
Give the order.
I think you have a helmet that gives us good hope. Oh, you have a helmet that gives you greater heroism. That is a good buff.
I know what to do.
But that means I need to provide good hope. I do enjoy having good hope. Octavia can provide the party with haste.
Confide in me.
Tristan can provide the party with, let's get protection up. Okay, so it's Fae, and one of the worst things about Fae is Will-O-Wisps. Which, yeah, I don't think they're usually supposed to be, but they are in this game. So, resist energy, electric. And let's do a good old... We have a bunch of these. Hurricane Bow. Yeah, that looks good. Buff. Good?
What's the holdup?
Do we want to do more buffs?
I'm listening.
I don't see why not. We have the spells. Let's do a
Ready
one of
for
those. Let's give ourselves a... See Invisibility Communal. We are going to be dealing with Fae.
Share your troubles.
Put an enlarged person on Valerie.
I'm open to your orders.
And what did I just buff you with? Hurricane Bow. Do I want to use Aspect of the Falcon? I have multiple sense vitals. Let's go with that. And we let Octavia finish casting that spell. I don't think Octavia cast it. I don't think Octavia actually cast the spell. No, Tristan's casting it. Okay. There we go.
In due time.
You go over here, and
listening.
you go up here.
Let's finish them quick.
Ah, I don't have turn-based mode on. Let's get that on. Here they come. Let's let them continue to cluster. Alright, you need to buff this turn. Actually, no. You have special abilities now. Hold on. Let's get off Telekinetic Fist. You don't need that anymore. We'll keep these 3 cheap attacks here. It's good that we have these on. But we need these other abilities here. So I would like you to get Invisible Thief. This is good. And where's the other one? I don't think you have it. So let's use Invisible Thief. This gives you a turn of greater invisibility right now. And let's throw out a Fireball. This is going to get Valerie. I think Valerie will be fine. How about here? That did not do what I thought it would. Let's chop. I think I should boost people's ability to hit. And blast. More Jingle Jams. Alright, let's do Earth. Earth right here. That's rocks. And they tripped, which let that guy go down. Let's fire some magic missiles. And let's fire some normal missiles. More targets. Combat ended. Combat started. Let's hit these 2 on the left. That's a lot of damage. We're really going through the Leviathan's gift. Let's turn that off. Alright, dog. 1 down. Yeah, I have to worry about these Dwemer cats. Dwemer cats tend to ignore the front line and go straight for the back. So what's the most powerful thing Tristan can throw at this thing? Hellfire Rays. Concealment! Ah, that feels bad. Let's see you dodge this, though. Alright, let's 5 foot over this way.
Cannot hide from me.
Getting some sneak attack damage on Ikendio is a little bit ridiculous.
Taste my fury.
Oh, looks like a bigger enemy came out. This, leafless lady. Okay, so we can't quite get in there and do things, but we do still have a wand of fireball. So let's throw out one of those. We got it, let's use it. Only 4 damage. It happens. Oh, there looks like there's an invisible person in there, too. Great! How about we throw another fireball? Yeah, the sneak attack fireball. Arcane Trickster's fun. Alright, let's turn this off. Oh, you buffed. Oh, you tried to cast a debuff on us. Oh, no. Okay. We do have haste. Yeah, let's not trip ourselves on our own rocks. Oh, no. Well, on the plus side, now they're revealed. Now they're revealed. So, yeah, we have a problem up there, but that's... We're fine. We're fine. How about another fireball? I think fireballs just seem like a really good option at this point. We have so many of them. Mystic Theor just gets so many spells. Let's 5 foot a little bit closer. We'll leave that cat up there. Let's go for... We can't hit that guy. This guy. The damage reduction. Ah, well. 5 foot in. Go for this guy.
Nowhere to run.
Don't like that boogeyman.
No strike wasted.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's empower this a little.
This is going to hurt.
Excellent. Even more go down. What's left? What's left? There must be something invisible. A different boogeyman. A different boogeyman. I see. How about a good old scorching ray? Back off. Excellent.
Please, do tell.
Handily handled. Alright, let's put the rocks over here now. We probably didn't need the buff as much as we did. But we did. Let's loot all this stuff.
That is not far.
Double check to see if Akbo took any ability damage. Doesn't look like it. That's great. That's great. So we got out that mostly unscathed. Actually, I don't think we took any damage. We're getting really good at fighting Fae. Get back to the capital. I do think that Kinesis really do just kind of break this whole system, because they can just make that great big giant field of nonsense. This enemy's portal in, and they're crushed. I like it, though. I like it a lot. Okay, so now that we've properly dealt with that, I don't think we have to worry too much about things. I'm going to drop another quick save. Alright, so there's the birthday. Alright, now I think I can safely rank up and claim regions and such. Now we can try to get this. Curator success. Pranksters were dealt with. We got loads of relations and some other stuff. The kingdom managed to persevere and enjoys peace once again. Happy birthday! Loads of stuff and free BP! A triumph for the War of the Shadows. We love that. A triumph for the Sea Dragons. Loads of extra more BP! I'm saving again! That was great. Claim the Tours of Levities. This seems important. More regions lets us get more taxes, which will give us even more BP. That's really good. Alright, I'll put a pin in that. What other training have we unlocked? Storyteller skill as a curator. We don't use him as a curator. We don't use him as a curator, so that's fine. Over here we got the People's Wrath. I feel like we've dealt with this many times. I feel like Keston has to deal with this because we really need the extra points with him. But it takes him so many days. This only takes 13 days. Can anybody else deal with this? You know what, yeah, let's have Ragongar deal with the People's Wrath. He has a better chance of doing it anyway. And as for rats, I think... Okay, who do I need to get the points up with quickly? Alright, I think I can afford to have Keston on this. $45%. Do I spend a coin? I saved the coin. Just start it. And I think we try to rank up Ekin, because my goodness do we need more espionage. Like, real bad. Like, real bad. We need another point of espionage before I'm able to even get that. Okay, fine. Fine. Maybe I should have had him go on it. I can redo events now that I'm here. Yeah, let's cancel this. Have you go on it. Similar odds. We need the points of espionage. Go. Okay. Let's check back at the throne room because we had things happen. Oh, it's you! Hey, dragon. Torpor. Okay. Thank you. Keep working on that fancy armor. I look forward to it one day. Another artisan. Ah, manticore claws. It's good to get more gloves. Thank you. Why don't you set to work on that special thing you were making for me? Oh. After you brought back that wretch, Morholland and Fiderasus, peace has once more filled my heart. Thank you for returning tranquility to my life, your highness. I would like to give you a special gift in thanks. Give me some time and freedom to work on my own, and I will make something very special just for you. Why don't you set to work on that special thing you were making for me? Thank you. Believe me, I'll spend no effort or time. You won't be disappointed. Another craftsman. Turvold. Turvold greets you with a half bell. Your Highness, please accept this new gift. Avalv hands a wrapped parcel to you. I personally vouch for its quality. I made it with my own hands, every stitch and cut. I hope you like it. And that's not all, your Highness. The Valenhold militia is proud to report that the region has been freed from bandits, and order has been restored. We hit them so hard, they flew all the way back to Mendev. The people knew it's all thanks to you. If you hadn't helped us get the militia, the damn crooks would still be robbing and butchering us. Well, you lot. And I'd like to make something special for you. Not long ago, I shot something down in the forest. I'm not even sure how to describe it. It was like a dragon, only smaller. I've never seen a beast so fierce. Its hide is a thing of beauty. And what I'll use it is for your gift. I'll make the best leather armor you've ever seen, let alone owned. Just say the word and I'll start working on it. I thank you for your gift. Turvold smiles and nods. You're welcome. I hope it serves you well. Anything more? No. Okay. Still, good gifts. Let's sort all and... Earth's Children. +4 to caster level when casting the following spells. Barkskin, Entangle, Obsidian Flow, Sickening Entanglement, Soothing Mud, and Stone Call. Of these spells, I feel like the only one we actively use is Barkskin. However, I also don't use Jubilos enough, and Jubilos is the one who primarily uses Barkskin. But Jubilos also isn't wearing any shoes. So, there we go. Easy fit. As for Manticore Claws, unarmed attacks and strength. It's not the biggest bonus of strength we can get for enhancement. The biggest is 6. But the +2 damage rolls with unarmed attacks and natural weapons. We do have people who bite. We do have people who bite. You know what? And that means that you can wear a different belt. That means that you can wear a different belt. So let's get you, Dex and Con. Sure. Just have stats. Have stats. There you go, Ragongar. That's a good fit for you. That looks good. How about that torpor thing, though? Not really what we need at this level. I'll probably end up selling it one day. I do like getting all the magical items from our artisans, though. Save the game one more time, because I'm a little bit paranoid. And let's claim that region. That seems prudent to do. It costs a lot of BP. Oh well. Now the ancient curse is dealt with. Good. Now we have ancient curse for 5. Right. We're never done. Mountain resort. We got the fortress up. I think I'm going to go for fish farm here if I can ever get the time to actually make it. Not sure about what I'm going to do for here. I think I need to build some more stuff before I get what I want. And no idea what we can even get for Glenavon. Anyway, let's go back here. Not here. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay, game. More artisans? Oh, it's Lindsay.
Looks like we're finally about to see another part of the story about Darven and Lindsay. But this time, a peaceful solution seems an unlikely outcome. Our esteemed captain has sent us a message. Here, take a look. He writes that he's built a city near your border, and invites you to be his guest. But this invitation has a foul smell, if you ask me. Lindsay is bound to be there, too. I can bet these two will be at each other's throats, even before we show up.
My dearest neighbor, now I have the right to call you so. Brineheart is located at a riverbank in the southern Commonlands, right next to the border of your lands. So you can congratulate me now. My dream has finally come true, and I become a legitimate ruler in my own little kingdom. I strongly recommend you come and congratulate me in person, for our dearest Linja will most definitely do the same in the nearest future. And I'd love it so much if all three of us could gather near a fireplace and share some of the latest gossip over a bottle of good wine. Without you, this gathering would be incomplete. I'll be happy to cover all your travel expenses. Your friend, Darven.
Lindsay suddenly realizes something. You wouldn't be offended if I read your letter, right? It's just that the courier brought it in an unsealed paper, so I just,
Please don't read my letters anymore.
But I just wanted to make sure that the case was really serious. Like, you wouldn't get distracted over nothing,
Fine, we'll go there as soon as we have time to spare.
I guess we should hurry, or they'll probably kill each other before we even get there.
And now we brought in more people.
A new day and a fresh victory, Your Highness. Another attack has been repelled, and your grateful subjects have special rewards for you.
Nice. A lot of gold. Lindsay gives Tricia an oddly serious look.
It was you who was behind the attacks, wasn't it? But why?
Tristan drops his head limply.
Yes, at least to a certain extent, my lady.
Tristan's lips curve scornfully.
Nerissa ordered me to open up a way for creatures from the first world. I've often traveled between worlds, so it was not a difficult thing to do. Golarion is closely connected to the first world. Spontaneous portals between the two worlds are not uncommon. All I did was give one such portal some extra stability. Once every few months it opened wide enough to allow Nerissa's creations to come charging through. Well, what I did was terrible. People were dying all the time, because of me. And I could do nothing but warn them of the next attack. I mourn the losses every day. My only hope is that one day I will be able to make up for all those evil acts.
The storyteller's voice is quiet but firm.
In any case, I doubt that Tristan's repentance will somehow prevent the next attack.
The attacks will continue?
As with the ever-blooming flower, I only helped Nerissa open a portal from the first world to Golarion. I'm not the one leading her armies.
Tristan, I will help you earn forgiveness. Together we will defeat Nerissa. Or, forget your past mistakes, Tristan. Focus on the future. I will help you earn forgiveness.
I don't deserve your help. As Sarenrae is my witness, I am eternally grateful to you.
We'll prepare for the next attack. It doesn't matter who's behind it. We won't let them win. Storyteller nods.
I'm sure of it. Your kingdom is far stronger than your enemies imagine, as you remind them from time to time.
Another craftsman? Ah, Bakken. Thanks for the alkaline mace. That's neat. Thank you. Let's take a look at that mace. You can also take a look at those other things that we got. Let's see. Newest to oldest. I said newest to... Okay. Alkaline mace. +2 corrosive heavy mace. Let you throw acid bombs 3 times a day. Okay, so if you need a ranged attack, that's cool. And what else did we get? I know we got something else. Huh. Nope, guess not. Guess not. Okay, so what about this journal? It said we had some Ancient Curse Part 4. Oh, Part 4 is done. We're on Part 5 now. We're on Part 5. We also got that letter for the deal with the devil. We need to go Brineheart. And Ancient Curse Part 5. This was no curse. I thought so from the very beginning. No, but seriously, what's so terrible of an Ancient Curse really send us hordes of spiders? But the truth turned out to be even more terrible. It looks like Tristan was somehow mixed up in the attacks. I so badly want to ask him why he did what he did. But why did he betray us? Well, we already know that. New attack is coming in a little under a year, so we get ready for anything. Not bad. For now, we go back to the table. Got that done. Okay, so what if... Alright, let's just pick a spot. Let's just pick a spot. We can teleport to any of these locations out here. Getting over here from any of these locations is kind of a bother. Usually I pick a space that's like the furthest bedded in into the region so I can get out there, but like for this kind of situation, I think instead I should pick a spot like here. We'll build the peak. Come to the peak. Come to the peak. Okay, so we need to build some things to help us with our kingdom stats. First and foremost, a teleportation circle. Right in the corner. A watchtower in the individual spot. Walls are free. What can I do to help us get more espionage? Because that is the thing that we desperately need more points of. We need espionage, culture. We don't need as much arcane as we used to. But we need lots of espionage and culture. So espionage is if we build the barracks and then a tavern next to it. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, we'll just build two taverns out in the middle of nowhere. It'll be great. It'll be great. And these areas just don't feel right without a longhouse slapped into the middle of them. So we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's what I feel like building here for now. Let's see. Now that we got another city built, let's see. This is the village, village, city. Town? Yeah, town. Okay. I think I can build something inside the towns that'll help us out. I want to start building museums. They are incredibly expensive, but we also need room to build it. We have a mansion. If I get rid of this brewery... Oh, that didn't give espionage. Oh, no, it does. By adjacent to it. We don't really need the stability right now. Yeah, we have tons of points of stability now. Let's get rid of the brewery. And let's put a museum out here. Let me just put... Game? Just simply... Alright, let me back out. I'm pretty sure that was over here. You will let me build this... I want to build a museum. It belongs here. Okay, I think I know why this might be happening. Let's go to options. I think I need to change my UI scale. Or I need to change my font or something. So let's change the font size down to 1. No, it really just doesn't want to go there. Will you not simply... It will fit. It will fit. Just go. Just... What is wrong with this? So monuments will not go there. Okay, so nothing will go up there. Nothing will go up there. Why? Why? Huh. I'm not sure. I'll get that resolved eventually. But I want to start building some museums. Okay, so... do we have any other cities I can build one in? No, yeah, Varnhold. If I can build it in Varnhold, then I can eventually build it in the other one. I want to put down a museum. See, it works here. Fits just fine out here. Affects exotic gardens, just a garrison, and a park. Just put it here. Okay, now we spent our BP. We're good. We're good. We're starting to build museums. We'll build more museums later. It's good. It's good. Now I can't read the text. I thought that would be a solution because that's been the solution in the past. But no, I just can't seem to build in that corner for some reason. I'll get it figured out eventually, but... alright, freedom at any cost. Well, Valerie has less chance than Jaethal? Half-orc rebel has just crossed the border. She's stirring up trouble. Great. I think Jaethal will have a fun time with this one. And a whale hunt. I feel like we get the whale hunt a lot. But you know what? It's easy relations. Good job for Lindsay.
All according.
Feel bad about selling that building and then not putting a thing down there immediately to replace it, but what can you do? Alright, so who are we going to take with us? I feel like our group is good. I'll replace Octavia, though. Let's bring... Ragongar. Ragongar is good at walking. No, let's bring Jaethal. They're both good. They're both good. Alright, so let's teleport to the Common Lands. Which is very, very short distance. But we do have Brineheart down here. I'm going to go make our way down there. Okay, at what point can we cross a river? Is it this? It's here. Okay. Let's get this deal with the devil over with. Alright, so we're here. I think that we should probably buff up before we get too deep in. Buff us with one of these.
Focus on the goal.
Buff us with one of these.
You have my attention.
You get yourself with... You can do haste, right? Yeah, you can do haste. Give us a haste. That'll probably be good enough.
Right here, my friend.
Although, since I'm thinking about it, let's do a remove fear. Because we are fighting Hell Knights. Hell Knights are known to do fear. And how about an Unbreakable Heart on... Who's most likely to flee in terror? Myself. Okay.
Enemy approaching.
Death to the traitors! Okay. Well, it seems we have Hell Knights. So let's get over here. There are quite a few of them, even over there. Let's use one of our uses of Dragon Breath. That's fun. Let's see. Do we have our Eruption on the bar? No, Eruption's over here. Can I maximize the Eruption? No, I'd have to do that. Yeah, how about one of these? Yeah, just 5 foot step in. Excellent. Has to waste a turn getting up. 5 foot's over, attacks. Weird that they didn't go for Jaethal, but I'll take it. They're having their mercenaries. Yeah, of course he could hire mercenaries with all the money he's just throwing around. 5 foot over. We could probably finish off every other enemy. Took out the one standing. Took out one of the ones on the ground. He can just goes. Alright, so can we charge all the way over? Yeah, we can. Let's go. Yeah, Akba? Oh, no. That's a lot. That's alright, Akbo's durable. At least we'll be keeping the mercenaries safe. Ah, slow. Oh, it's a good thing we were buffed with haste. It's a good thing we were buffed with haste. All that would do is counter and dispel. Alright, so let's get over here. And can you throw a fireball over here, please? You can't quite move enough to not hit Akba with it. In that case, how about, No, the range of Burning Arc isn't enough. In that case, how about a Fire Snake? I won't hit quite as many people, but Fire Snake purposely dodges allies. So, let's do one of those. Did I hurt that mercenary? Ah, that feels bad. Good hit. Well done. Okay. How about over here?
A calculated risk.
I think this bow is really neat. Oh. Oh, they can hit our bow. Oh, they must have outflank or something. Okay. You take the opportunity to just get over here and get in. Occupy space. Can you charge? You can charge. You'll provoke, but you know what? I think you're fine. Very good. Alright, we have to spend a turn moving up. We just have to spend a turn moving. You are in here. Yeah, we'll take out this one. Still in range to scare them. Couple of our mercenary allies. Alright, we have to move up. Otherwise, everything will just be out of range forever.
I'm good, you dead.
Alright, we're still buffed with haste. One less enemy. So we've made a solid front. Let's use a Burning Arc now. Let's move around to the edge, and then do a Burning Arc. Good hit. I think there's only one enemy left.
This will hurt.
Well done, team. We'll loot on the way out. We're still buffed.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, this looks like a quick save kind of situation.
Oh, you're just in time. To be honest, I'd start to worry that you'd be late. Couldn't delay the show any longer.
The criminal has summoned a traitor for help. I shouldn't be surprised.
Lynch's lips tightened to a thin line.
I'll just have to kill the both of you. Saves me time later.
Stop now. It's not too late to resolve this peacefully.
Ha! So you came all this way just to share with us a valuable piece of information?
Coward! Both you are the cowards that scum! Hell Knights, charge!
And she didn't give us the option to resolve it peacefully.
For the Hell Knights! For Linja!
Alright, well, it's a surprise round, so we only get a standard action. We jump them somehow. Let's see. Linja's all the way in the front, right next to Darven. I feel like we go... Yeah, we do that. Lots of enemy turns and allied turns get skipped. Let's blast with Sonic. Hit as many enemies as we can. This looks like a big group. Oh, we can't do that because we have to move. Well, if that's the case, let's buff everybody else and then move. Good position. We can charge over here. Alright, can you do a cool eruption? Right here. Oh, you have to gather power for that. What if we don't gather power? It costs 2. Ugh, that's a pain. That's a pain. Okay. How about one of the cheaper eruptions? Yeah, you can do one of these. Do that. We like damage. Alright, can you just...
Cannot hide from me.
Yeah, Lynch is down. Their leader's down. The rest of them should break rank and leave, but I guess Hell Knights are more, resolute than that. Let's save spells. Let's use a... No, that's too far. That's too far. We can't save spells. We have to use a fireball, otherwise we're not going to be in range of anything. No, even then, we can't fireball and not hit Akbo. So what can I do without killing myself? A fire snake. That's good. You can charge in. Alright, now we get the real turns. There are multiple enemies here. Let's full attack like this.
Unworthy. You never had a chance.
The crit with the bite. Oh, there's more enemies down here. Oh no, slow. Didn't even see those. Oh good, he greater invisibility himself. If that's the case, how about I cast See Invisibility Commune on the party. Let's see. There was still an enemy down here, but I didn't... Like, we don't have vision on them right now. There we go. Good dog. Let's see. You get turned, so let's do a heavy shot. Good stuff. So I think the only enemy left is the one that Akbo is on. So let's get over here and shoot.
Nowhere to run.
Lost even more health. Missed Akbo. I don't... Let's magic missile him. Okay.
That is not far.
And we get an opportunity to quick save again. That combat went pretty okay. And we talk to Darven. Darven stands over Lynch's body in silence, an expression of deep contemplation frozen on his face. A few minutes later, he's grinning and brushing his hair with his fingers.
You know, I've dreamt of this moment so many times, all my feelings seem burnt out. After so many years, my hunter is finally dead, and I stand over her dead body, making speeches full of pathos, melodramatic wisdom, and self-praise. But you know what? She deserves none of it. She who lives so wickedly cannot die an honest death.
He turns calmly away from the dead Linja, as if he'd forgotten she ever existed at all.
You made a deal with me, and I remained true to your word to the end. In this regard, we are similar. I kept my bargains by the means necessary. I promised you a reward, and I shall keep your promise. This is all I have for now. Except for Reinhardt, of course.
He winks playfully. We got 50,000 gold.
With a neighbor like you, I need not be afraid of Hell Knights. Besides, I wouldn't expect them to dare venture this way anytime soon. Just give me a couple of days, and I'll fill this city with traders and merchants. And come back any time. Don't be shy. You'll always be welcome in my city.
Well, here's the thing. I never actually agreed to any of your things. You just kind of thrust your problems upon me. And the only reason I've ever had these problems is because we're here, and we know that you are a devil worshipper who wants to create more people who are devil worshippers. While you have done many nice things, you have also put me in a very precarious position. And, as a neighbor to my nation, you invite more problems than you invite opportunities. So, chaotic evil attack. I don't need neighbors like you. You saved me from Lygia only to kill me yourself? But why?
The beginning of the hunt.
I have explained why, but you will never know. I'm glad that this is an option. I'm really glad that this is an option.
I aim true.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting this. And also, he's invisible, but we can see invisibility, so this is kind of great.
Flames take you.
And now he's on the floor.
Do not falter!
And Darven's down. Now we don't have to worry about him anymore. He's gone.
Let's try this way.
Wretched things.
Yeah, sorry about his mercenaries, but now that's dealt with. Await the conclusion of Lynch's investigation. Let's see. And so we went to Breinhardt, and we defeated Lyncia. Lyncia tried to establish her own rules here and kept on getting on our nerves. It's time to explain to the book burner that she's not welcome here. The story of the conflict between Darven and Lyncia ended with absolute victory for our leader. From this story, one can draw some interesting conclusions. Don't make any agreements with the suspicious persons, especially Mammon. Hell Knights are extremely tough, and it's best not to stand in their way. And most importantly, our leader is much tougher than all of them combined. I think this is the ending that I want for Prometheus. Some people might say, oh, that's out of character for you to interact like that way. Like, oh, your characters are much nicer than that. They wouldn't go to a conclusion like that. I would say, no, Prometheus doesn't want a neighbor like this. Especially one that, like, ran out of all of his funds and money, would have to, like, ask a devil in order to get even more money. We're currently dealing with a problem with a devil with another quest line. So we don't want to deal with that any more than we have to. All these other mercenaries seem okay with us having defeated their patron. We get all this loot, all the stuff, and we get to leave the map. I don't think we left anything behind. We're good. If you decide not to defeat him there, if you decide not to quote-unquote betray him at that juncture, then you can go back into his town. He has a couple of merchants there. They sell a couple of nice things, like some +6 items. There's a couple of locked chests that have a few nice items. They aren't going to be there for me because he's not there to make the merchants come into town. That area will not change maps. Wait, hold on. We're going to go here. So, I'm now going to branch over this way. And we're going to try and uncover some spots that we didn't find before. We own this area, so we might as well claim what's here. Let's see. I never claimed that thing over there. I think now is as good a time as any. We might as well. I've never been there, so it won't let me. You spy the enemies. Yeah, we can have a quick random battle.
May we have a moment of
I am
respite?
prepared.
No.
Strike when certain. Let yourself open.
Yeah, no problem. Werewolves. Oh well, since we fought them.
As it should be.
But I guess we are in a lower level area now. Oh well, free loot. As for the reason that we're so encumbered right now, and would have been a nice thing to be able to go... Yeah. Yeah, we're carrying, loads of junk. That's the best way to put it. We're carrying loads of junk. So right now we need more strength bonuses on our characters if we're gonna be able to make it out of this.
Speak.
I think we have all the strength bonuses we can get. So we might just have to drop some gear. We are super encumbered. We are super encumbered. We can't afford to have all these hide armors. Extremely lightweight, valueless armor. Because I just defeated a bunch of Hell Knights. We can't afford to carry all this stupid armor. We leave it here. So perhaps exploring this part of the map right now is not the most prudent. But I'm here,
Search for the spot
and I want to get it.
rest.
Claim it. Resource claimed already. Alright, and let's get back here. I just wanted to get the resources while I was here. Teleport on back over to good old Tussdale. Enter a capital. Get rid of all this heavy armor. And call it a day. Sure, I'm glad that that story's over with. But there are still yet many more stories to be had. And we'll find them as this path continues.
In due time.
Thank you all so much for joining me today. I've had a lot of fun. And I hope that you are having a good time listening to the ways that Prometheus resolves all these various stories in Pathfinder. Later, Pathfinders.